I'm back with another some like a cook tutorial. You're cooking with Mimi, and today we're making a baked chicken. Some simple. I had a couple of people to taste my baked chicken, and they were just like, "What did you use? How do you make it?" You get what I'm saying? Like the meat was falling off the bone. What you use? So now these are my secret type of recipes. So, and this is what I like. And this is not my first time seeing it. I just, kind of shopped around here and there looking for different things and different ways to, make chicken bake. Just some simple. You get what I'm saying? So as you can see right in front of you all, that we have a variety of seasonings. So these will be some of the things that I will be cooking with tonight. So we're going to start off with the chicken broth. We're going to start off with the vinegar. We got some black pepper, onion powder, parsley. We got some seasoning, salt, garlic powder, Italian season. That's like the weapon, the secret weapon to bake chicken, because it has the different type of herbs in it. You get what I'm saying? I got parsley, and that's basically for, the look. Even though the Italian seasoning, it's basically that same, it gives you that same type of look, but this has rosemary, basil in it, thyme, oregano. This has everything in it, so that's why I like that. And ground paprika. I'm not going to be using that much paprika, so I didn't actually put it in a bowl. So basically, and I got some, you could do real flour, real butter, or you could do this, what I'm doing. I got that blue bonnet, baby. Yep. Because why? We're going to pour it off of there anyway. So we just trying to give it a different taste. And you could use water. You don't necessarily have to use the chicken broth. This is optional as well. The vinegar is optional. I like it. It's not a lot. So this is to, we're not going to put a lot in it. And then we're not going to bake the chicken that long in it. You get what I'm saying? In the juices. So we want it to get that type of taste in it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's 10 people don't like vinegar, but that's fine. We do. So we're going to start off with, I have here a cup of sea salt, and not a whole cup. I got a tablespoon of sea salt. And most people may say, why a tablespoon? Well, we want to really coat the bottom of the pan, and we want to coat the top. So I like to put a little bit of seasoning on the bottom instead of rubbing it in and all of that. We're going to rub that butter in along with that vinegar. So we're going to just lay some at the bottom. Going to pour a little liquid and lay it evenly. So when we place the chicken in the pan, it'll already have seasoning at the bottom along with that melted butter and vinegar and chicken broth. So again, you don't have to use, these two are optional, but because the chicken make its own broth eventually, but by the time the chicken make the broth, we'll be about ready to pour it off. So that's why I said chicken broth. Okay, and then these are both my parsley and my Italian seasoning, and I did 2 tablespoons of each. Why? Because I want that bottom and I want the top to look nice. This here is my onion powder. I did 2 tablespoons of that and 2 tablespoons of my garlic. It's up to you to actually add or take away these substances. You get what I'm saying? But for right now, if you want my look, these are the things that I use. Go along with me, and I promise you, I won't let you down. Now, what we're going to do is, I'm going to move this because I'm going to start off by putting the butter. We're going to do a half of 2 tablespoons of butter. So we got the 2 tablespoons of butter. Okay, a little bit more for me, that's fine. And then we're also gonna do a cup of 1/3 cup of the apple cider vinegar. So if you have these here, this come in handy. I got a lot of them. They at the dollar store. So we're gonna do 1/3 cup of apple cider vinegar. Now we're gonna warm this up so we can melt that. So we're gonna do, man, this is coming out of here so slow, but y'all just work with me, please. This was the first thing I just wanted to really show a lot of people on, you know, how I get down in my kitchen. You know what I'm saying? I could have got the whole bottle and, you know, did that. Okay. And we also gonna do 1/3 cup of this chicken broth. And I mean, if you want to know what to do, go on your Facebook page and look me up, Some Like a Cook. If you want to know what to do, you don't have no idea on what to cook. I'm trying to cook some stuff that don't take a lot. And I mean, you know, I'm not sure, but I don't think that take a lot. I really don't. So we're just gonna put this in here for like a minute, just to see if we can melt that butter. I mean, it'll be done well over a minute. Then we're gonna pour it on this chicken here. And I probably got about 10 pieces. And I clean my chicken. The fat you can get off of it. Try and get your fat off as much as you possibly can. I did sea salt and vinegar, and I cleaned that chicken. Sea salt and vinegar. You could do a little lemon. You know, I just tried to clean it as best as I can. And we're gonna pour that mixture that I got in the microwave. We're gonna pour that over this, and we're gonna just work it into it. And then we're gonna pour our dry seasonings in the bowl. So here's the dry seasonings. We're just gonna pour it in and mix it. Salt, sea salt. We got Italian seasoning. All right, we got the onion powder, and we got the garlic. So now what we want to do is just, we want to mix it up. The best way you can mix it up. If you want more green in here, add it. It's fine. It's up to you. You don't necessarily have to go with mine, but I guess we have rules too. I guess. You get what I'm saying? So we done did that up. Let's pop this out the microwave. Okay. And as you can see, 1 minute, it didn't even get all the way. I mean, melted. If I leave it there, it'll finish melting. So we're just going to put it over that chicken there. So what we're going to do, because I don't want to touch it, I'm just going to take some tongs and I'm going to flip it a little bit just to make sure, because this chicken kind of still on the cool side. So I just want to flip it, you know. All right. So you just want to flip it. Yep, you got to get dirty some kind of way. See that? So I mean, it's got its own little color to it as far as the, you know, the chicken broth. This is going to be really good, y'all. Y'all just bear with me, because I got a lot of people that has been asking me, you know, because they know my cooking, you know, as far as weddings and stuff like this. This is like a recipe for weddings and, you know, different functions, and, you know, to have it pretty and, you know, to actually. All right, let me wash my hands and give me a second. All right, as you can see, I have the pan that I'll be using. It's a deep pan. You get what I'm saying? By all means, if you want to go ahead and cut you some onion up and bell peppers and have it pretty, then do that if that's what you want to do. That's not what I'm going to do, because I got some good old cabbage here that, you know, can't have onion and green pepper and on everything. So with that being said, you don't need all of that. This is simple. You get what I'm saying? Everybody don't have all of that anyway. So what you're doing is, I got this over here and I done roughed it up. So what you want to do is take this and pour some of that off into that pan. Just a little bit. You get what I'm saying? You see that? I pour some of that off and I just wet the pan up just a little bit. And then you want to take your seasoning. And then you just want to go around your pan. Because you're doing seasoning, honey. This is what we're about. So once that juice get to kicking on that right on the bottom of this pan, that bottom part of the meat gonna be good. You get what I'm saying? Then, I don't know, this is about 15 pieces of chicken, I guess. I just had some leg quarters and I cut them up. So you just, you want to kind of space them out so they can have their own, like, you know, you want it to have its own, you want it to actually cook even all the way around, for real. But because I got other, chicken wings, I got some smaller chicken wings right here that I'm actually putting in there too as well. So I know they may cook a little faster than, you know, you want to start off right. So I don't know if you can see that, but you see how I'm covering up my meat? So, you know, putting the skin back right. So, I mean, that's how I do it. You don't necessarily have to do it like that. So it's going to get tight. I don't like stacking meat. That's not me. I don't stack meat. I mean, if I have to, I will. But I kind of looked at the pan and, you know, utilize that pan for what it's worth, you know. So I'm just making a meat according to the pan. So I'm washing my hands off. Then I'm gonna grab some more of this seasoning so you guys can see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? All right. So now I'm gonna take this seasoning, the rest of this, see how much we got left. Okay. And I'm just gonna gradually go around, try to spread it evenly. You get what I'm saying? And I preheated my oven to 400. Most people do 375. A lot of them, they do 350. But I preheat mine to 400, honey. And then as in about 30 minutes, I'm gonna try to turn it down to 385 instead of 375. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I like to cook my chicken real fast, honey. Yes. Most people don't understand that it'll make it help fall off the bone. You get what I'm saying? All right. So, I don't know if that look cute or pretty to y'all, but baby, when I tell you, it's gonna taste so good. All right. And I coated it with that butter, and I put that chicken broth, and I poured some at the bottom, and it's gonna be really tasty. You know, as you could see, I only had that 1 tablespoon of salt. So I put some at the bottom and some at the top. So this is what it's looking like. And we're going to cook this for an hour and maybe an hour and a half, give or take. So, you know, that's just what it is. So now what I want to do after seasoning it, as I told you all that I didn't cup, you know what I'm saying, measure the paprika. So what I normally do is just go throughout and just put a light seasoning, like a light coating on top of that. You get what I'm saying? So, all right, we're going to top this with some foil, put this on 400, 30 minutes. We're going to see what it's looking like. And then I'm going to cut my other stuff up, and, you know, I'm going to do some, I'm going to cut these up, these cabbages up, and I'm going to make some cabbage steaks. Just some sliced cabbage steaks. Ain't gonna be no stove topping today. All right, you guys, here's the finished product. And actually, I cooked this for roughly an hour and 45 minutes. The first hour I did, I just wanted to make sure that stuff got into it. And I was going along with the way it was cooking. So I did it on 400. As you can see the back of the stove, I did it on 400 for an hour. Then I poured off my solution, the stuff like the, oh my God, the chicken broth, and I poured all that off of there. So I did it for an hour and 45 minutes. I left it in there for an extra 45 minutes so it can marinate and just seal all of that goodness in there. You know, make that hard crust around. And as you can see, over there, I got those good old cabbage steaks. Y'all know what those are. Oh, well, you probably don't. But anyway, I'm going to plate this in a minute because my husband hungry, okay? So I'm going to plate it, and I want you guys to go and like and share. Please, go like and share. And I really need you guys to continue on cooking. Please, this is a food channel. I want you guys to continue on cooking so you can post some pictures. I don't care how it look, ugly plate and all. I want to see it. You get what I'm saying? Because I know them, them people with them ugly dishes, they had a good meal. So I want to see it. Everybody trying to post pretty stuff. Y'all see how this look? And I'm probably going to end this pan right here because it didn't had it. I done had this over the holiday, I think. So, but at any rate, stay tuned to that good old plate that I'm about to present to y'all.